Bella Thorne made bukus of bucks this week.
Yeah, so supposedly she made $2 million in 2 days going out with it. Initially, before it launched, they were projecting that she was going to be making $1 million a month on average. And everybody was saying, that's fucking crazy. So now she made $2 million 2 days. Now people are saying...
Wasn't it for non-nude photos too?
Nobody knows.
No, I'm pretty sure it said non-nudes.
It said non-nudes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, fuck. I think initially everybody was saying, who knows? But I guess now that
I mean, you know when you pay for it.
Right. No, I mean, I'm saying before she released it. But now that it's been released, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure it is non-nudes, but at a certain point, I think people will wise up and be like, we want something. We want a little more if we're going to be paying this and keep being your OnlyFans subscribers. But this is pretty fucking crazy. She did make an apology. I think, right?
She promised a nude photo.
Yeah.
That never materialized.
That's what I thought. I was pretty sure that there was something there.
Well, that's not really fair to the people. They spend their hard-earned money thinking that they're getting a nude photo of you, and then you didn't give them a new photo. Yeah, and basically people are complaining, rightfully so. I mean, don't lie. That's kind of shitty. Yeah. But people are complaining because she's ruined basically OnlyFans for other people, because apparently based on this $2 million that she made, they're going to change the way that people earn and get paid.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. So can you imagine all the sex workers who've been using OnlyFans for a long, long time now? And this former Disney star, because that's who she is. She's a former Disney star, very mainstream. And then her break into something kind of indie was that she started directing some porn, and she actually she had one feature on Pornhub, and it was a directorial debut for her. So that was her risque move into something more indie. And then
from Disney. Yeah.
Right, from Disney. And then this was her big, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's doing this, and it's gonna break the internet, that kind of shit. So, yeah, I mean, this is fucking interesting.
I think she kind of owes her fans that paid
a
nude photo if she promised it. I mean,
she promised it, yeah.
I'm just reading news articles that said that. Right. I don't know what social media post she made that promised this.
Right.
But if she did, she owes them a nude photo. And that's pretty shitty that they're going to make now new changes for all of those people that have their own OnlyFans, especially like the top people that have worked. Well, they all work hard, I'm sure. But, this is going to drastically change the way that they make money and may change them having this as an only job.
Yeah. And a lot of people are using this as their only job because of the current situation at hand. So to take, sex work seriously, because it is a serious industry that, it is a substantial amount of money, and many individuals do this as like their full-time living. So she seems to be like responding to it and saying, P.S. This is a quote.
She's
from
saying
her
she's
Twitter.
sorry.
Yeah, she's saying, P.S. I'm meeting with OnlyFans about the new restrictions to find out why. This is fucked up, and I'm sorry. Comment any ideas or concerns you want brought up to OnlyFans, and send me your links and pic so I can promote you guys. So I'll give her this. I appreciate that she is acknowledging that she's at fault for these restrictions, because she could have easily said, like, this isn't my fault. They made this decision. That's up to them. Easily. But she is standing up for, which I can appreciate that. So I'll defend her on that point.
Yeah, but
it
man,
does suck what
if
happened.
you promised a nude photo, give the people what you promised.
Yeah.
I know with the pandemic and people losing their jobs over the past couple of months, a lot of them have moved to OnlyFans as their main source of income. So yeah, that's pretty fucked up. So hopefully OnlyFans doesn't screw over a lot of people with these changes and realize that she's an anomaly because she's a famous person.
Yeah. this reminds me of something a comedian, and I can't remember which comedian talked about this, but it's a comedian that is close to, I think as he said that his ex-girlfriend was a stripper, and so he would go out to strip club events with her, and he was saying that it was actually really sad because nowadays there are influencers out there that aren't even strippers. They're just, take a picture, promote things like that, influencers, and they will actually go over and take over the strip clubs, and the full-time strippers will have their entire night decimated whenever those things happen. And he was giving an example of his girlfriend at that time who, she had a regular showcase on Saturday nights, and yeah, her entire evening was decimated along with the other strippers just because this influencer, who is not a stripper, decided that she was going to do a tease dance. And so everybody came out for that influencer. She did her little tease dance, and everybody gave all the money to her, and they didn't even pay attention to the strippers afterwards. So this kind of reminds me of that, and I thought about that story and was like, it's actually really sad. For if you're a full-time stripper, that's what you do, it's your career, and then people go in and the club that you work for goes out and decides to promote this influencer to just go in as publicity. It's kind of sad because you're affecting the other strippers. That's kind of how I feel about this.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
Hopefully it'll get corrected so people don't lose out on, the money that they worked for during a hard time.
Yeah, I agree.